What is happening, people? Nas, King's Disease 2, full reaction. Very excited for this one. I know it's a little late, but you've got to let your YouTubers just have a little bit of time with their family. I was always going to get to it. Guys, as always, Uncut on the Patreon. Link down in the description if you want to come and support the channel to get your album reactions uncut. Oh, and if you're new around here, I'd love it if you hit the subscribe button as well. So close to 300,000. Let's go.
Revelations. Dead presidents, that shit come when you dedicated. I invest in education, they did it my way.
What I love about Nas, despite the fact that the obvious, incredible MC, incredible rapper, legend, still sounding so vital as he pushes into, you know, his late 40s now. And I think that's just a lesson to everybody who thinks that your career is over and whatever it is, sports, music, whatever it is, by the time you're 30, people who are out there thinking it might be too late to start their content creation journey or whatever it is. Listen to a guy like this still speaking so vital and speaking still with the experience and wisdom that he has now after all of these years in the world and in the industry. Also, beat. Really interesting.
Another committee. Rat pack niggas like Sinatra in the 60s. Come through on some wavy shit. Valentino camouflage on some Army Navy shit. QB lingo. Freestyles taping on Stretch and Barbito. Hit through me the beat and I had.
Well, he's almost laying it out like a marker, like a challenge to everybody else out there. Can you keep up with my cadences? Really, you know, what have you got? Also reminding everybody that this is still the art form. That other things may come and go, the style, the melodic style will come and go, and they're there. But this, I think, it's been proven for long enough since music like this started happening in, well, the 80s really, but really the early 90s. 30 years on, this music is still vital and here right now, and it will never go away.
Never do it correctly. My main statement is this whole game is triangulated. Little versions of who, nigga, there's no replacement. Beside my kids' boundaries are my greatest creation. I've been on 4 generations.
I was about to say, is that Don Toliver on the hook and in the sample? And it actually is, so that's great. Talking about a new guy working with a potential up-and-coming legend, someone who does a very different style of music as well. But you know, I really do believe in Don Toliver. I'm very excited for his new album. Yeah, what's that shit he was saying about triangulated? Oh my god, correctional facilities never do it correctly. My main statement is this whole game is triangulated. So it's a vicious cycle, but it's one that's sort of caused and pressurized by these external forces, being the correctional facilities and the kind of systemic things surrounding that. I mean, talk about a proper bar. Oh my god.
Till I'm gone, get my all colors of Benetton, pastel rugs on the floor. Meal prep me, Ferrari testy. She out on the terrace, glass of Petrus with her bestie. Drunk texting while I'm out here trying to spread the message. Searching for qualities that I'm already blessed with. R&B X's, charms on the necklace.
Switch up on the beat.
Got sun across the belly. Weight of the world.
Well, that's how to open your record back up. Just a year on from King's Disease, reminding everybody back then, I mean, winning the Grammy, whatever you think about that, but reminding everybody how important he still is and how good he still is. That's how fucking good he still is. And then to come in with a song like that, straight away as a statement to open your record, let's go.
Yeah, hold up. KD2 shit. Right back at this. Right back, hold up. Whoa. High on life, drunk off dark liquor, chicken eerie. Like I threw on Thriller, bitch, I'm a hard hitter. Rolex clocks and killers holding the order. I'm praying God delivers. I had runners with Suge, niggas would have been shook. At the height of the beef, they started death from East. Damn, I even saw they tease on some of my G's. Notorious label, the story was made in the streets. Now it's real life movies. Is on soon as we walk about this. Picket size outlaws outside the music hall. Bunch of ghetto superstars really down to lose it all.
This one's sounding like a movie. Just captivated by the story, by Hit Boy destroying this beat as well. Sounding like up tempo, makes your head nod, but you're just listening. That's how to captivate somebody, mate. Fucking hell. People should just be taking notes. They should be opening their books and taking notes on how to improve just by listening to this. I'm only 1.5 songs in.
Both sides was thugging, but when you in my city, you know how we coming. Animals in the field and most of them clutching. When you live in this rugged, that come with repercussions. You can't leave nothing out. Take you back to 9.6 diamonds and Mag 10s, looking through a fresh lens. Everything I knew now, wish I knew back then. Like it was only so much time left. Before Machiavelli, the Don left. Booked the flight flying out west. Let it rest. I stepped to him at Bryant Park so we could speak direct. He didn't disrespect. We plan to reconnect. I flew to Vegas
Amazing
to shoot
track.
the Street Dreams
Amazing.
video and link with two.
This is my nigga Nas, and we both got one thing in common. We both represent Queens to the fullest. Away, y'all. Give me a moment of silence.
Fucking incredible track. Absolutely incredible. Like I said, people should be taking notes on how to improve themselves, whatever lane that they're in, whatever type of music they're in. It doesn't even need to be hip-hop. It doesn't even need to be rap music. It could be anything. I'm taking notes from that track. Also, the truth and the stories being told. Rest in peace to Tupac, ultimately, but fucking amazing. Amazing. This is already, to me, 2 tracks in on a different level to the previous one. The previous one was damn good.
OG talk. Project the real, my nigga, I'm simply asking. Can't just talk about the plan, you gotta put it in action. Ain't no pity party for yourself, you gotta get up, rise for your wealth. Can't spend all that time in your feelings trying to sympathize with yourself. Don't nobody owe you, ain't nobody holding you back. You stuck in illusions, attached to something that ain't even that. South Beach, Nassau, Amalfi, Maldives, same beach. Unless shorty off the block, shorty off the runway, same free. We all got the access to open doors.
Nas will say some shit that just makes you just rethink the entire everything that you ever thought. Oh, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, just listen. Also, Lil Baby on that little sample there. I don't know if he's got a verse coming up or not, but what I love, man, what I love. Not only listen, this just sounds amazing. Let's not. It doesn't even need to go past that. It sounds amazing. The shit he says is incredible. But what I love about Nas is a man pushing 50. He is listening. He is staying on top of everything. He is interacting with what is interesting right now, but he's not trying to emulate it. And I think that's important. You've got to give Hit Boy credit as well for phenomenal producer. But this is what I love about it. He's still sounding like a man of his age, of his stature, of his legendary status. Yet he's not sounding stuck in the past at all. He's sounding relevant and vital, but in a way that nobody else could necessarily emulate. It's superb.
It's like we share the same key. OG talk.
A lot of things go down like incarceration.
OG talk. Project halls. 40 side where niggas seen it all. I can send niggas a slide. I'd rather show them the ropes. Integrity matters the most. I get a hood hope. Damn. Niggas really got it jumping. They finally gave Nas the Grammy just for me to go. That wasn't the goal. First clip was a warning shot, nigga. We spinning back up the road. Through the paroles, pull up a rose, empty this bitch and reload. You been in it this long, it's gonna look right. Keep your blicky, you know how the streets work.
Man, from the brilliant line, I can send a slide. I'd rather show him the ropes. Integrity matters the most. I gave the hood hope, which is fucking amazing. And then he keeps on that scheme about the idea of, or the concept of sending people out, for violent measures, but actually what he's actually doing is sort of preaching truth and advice and guidance. They finally gave Nas a Grammy just to front me the goal. That wasn't the goal. First clip was a warning shot, as in King's Disease 1 was a warning shot. We're spinning back up the road, as in this album right now. But again, the scheme. Listen, we're talking... Listen, there was no way I wasn't going to do this fucking record, man. Just because it wasn't day and date. Like, doing the record.
See too many of us die over the turf. OG talk. Plotting on a way that we could make $1 million, $1 billion. Until then, we gon' be thugging.
Well, it's an easy 3 for 3. An essential 3 for 3 so far. Alright, Eminem on this one. What you got for me, Em?
Respectfully, like Godfather, grandkids in a rock while I got over the block trauma.
Oh.
So what you saying, nigga? You got to chill.
Piece of shit flying your head like Mike Pence's. We in the
Oh.
trenches. I'm mad.
Fly in your head like Mike Pence's. You remember when he had the fly on his head?
Give me some interest.
Give me, I know some Haitians in Dade County got choppers in Haiti. She booked a flight to Colombia, made her body amazing. Just to post it on Tumblr. This said fuck up the summer shit. I don't care what you coming with me and Hit Boy running shit. Big gold rope chains, but they flooded now. Yeah. Pull up with the ghost like a haunted house.
Oh.
She getting scary blood on my head, but the fake is death like Mackie.
Hit Boy's absolutely destroyed this beat. This song is fucking amazing, and Eminem hasn't even come in yet. And if we're getting Eminem, high level Eminem, I can't imagine he's going to do his most recent normal bullshit on a track like this with Nas at this level. We'll see. We'll see. Don't rap so fast, Em. Come on, show us what you got, please.
Ready? EPMD, we're back in business. Living in cramped conditions, we'll give you ammunition. Stock those shelves, I got those shells like Taco Bell, and I'm not gonna feel like got no crazy. I just tossed the mill out the window with my mobile on the fucking freeway on the way here. Like Rudolph and his homies when they're pulling the sleigh. Yeah, that's a lot of bucks flying when I'm making it rain.
Yeah. Okay, so he did the Santa thing at the beginning, and then like Rudolph and his homies when they pull in the sleigh, they got a lot of bucks flying when they're making it rain. Obviously, like a buck, like a reindeer. Yeah, he's on fire here. I was a bit worried at first because he was spitting way too fast. I was like, just slow down, talk to us. But yeah, I ain't mad at this at all. This is very good, isn't it? I mean, fucking hell.
Effects of my old neighborhood misery, index poverty at its peak, OCD and PTSD. I guess RIP out to DMX, these are we and Nipsey, Ecstasy and Prince Marky DMF. Do my hit 50 via text.
Jesus Christ.
Cause I don't even know when I'ma see him next. Some strength of a pain till the drink. I just pray for the day when I'm able to say that I'm placed with the greats in my name.
That is a mental pocket to find that flowing on this beat. I talk my shit about Eminem sometimes. You know, ultimately I'm a fan, but when he's doing something like that, you know, it's the praise hands emoji.
With the Canes and the Waynes and the J's and the Dre's and the Ye's and the Drakes and the J to the J, the Cool J's and the Roz and Amaze and the Nas's and praise to the gods and the shout to the golden age of hip hop, and the name of the song is
EPMD, we back in business. I visualize what it is, counting a million.
Oh, Evan just reminded us. He reminded us, man. Listen, his features have been very, very, very strong over the last 5 years. Just his records I haven't loved, but it's still there. Like, we can't deny that. I mean, Jesus Christ. 4 for 4. 4 for 4. I've got a feeling we're going 15 for 15 here. I don't think Hit Boy would allow it not to. And what, is Nas going to spit a shit verse? No, that's not going to happen.
Musically I'm on Mars. Walking all over the beat, putting my feet on the stars. I rock it like Lenny, think it like Jimmy the first time he seen a guitar. Standing in front of where they shot about us and we gotta know who we are. I'm in rare form. Wearing Rare Jordan straight from Air Jordan, this a fair warning. Too many
Wearing Rare Jordan straight from Air Jordan, as in these Jordans actually came from Michael Jordan. That's the sort of flex that you need. You can't talk more than that. You can talk about chains all the time. You can talk about anything. That's about as big as it gets. Flex of the year? It might be.
We the most hunted. I got my Met tat on to the back. Yeah, I'm in rare form. Y'all still on the ground, you know I've been airborne. Studying big, studying Nietzsche. You got a call on the chopper to reach me. Homie, I don't need a jeweler to freeze me. Ice on my veins, I make it look easy. Mentally, I'm in queen. Out and emotions get hard to contain. They just not evolving the same.
Fuck off.
Levels of Tarantino. Curse stacks on blackjack. Moving my chips. No superstition to make me get rich. I'm with this chick, this one I brought today. In between placing my bet, who shot the Cartier.
He's getting annoyed about the specific type of champagne that he is being served on this plane. At the moment, that is exactly what you want to hear. I mean, you can never accuse the guy of not talking with incredible substance. There's already been plenty of substance on this, and on future listens I'll get more, right? But sometimes he's just got to talk to him, and he's doing it rather with the beat switch. This, I mean, man, I'm blown away. This year's been quiet for music, and we're waiting on a lot of stuff. But some of the stuff that's come out this year has been unbelievably good. This, though, if it keeps up this standard, this might take it for 2021. And there's stuff to come, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff to come. But if it keeps up this standard, I don't see what's speaking to this album in 2021. But we keep going.
In the sea here, Cuban over my streetwear. You're nobody to somebody kills you just to be fair. It's okay to keep the mystique. I learned that in the street. I'm me, solo with deep. I'm putting on for the G's. We've been doing gangster shit for a
Hit Boy,
long
fuck
time.
off.
Look inside my sign. She texting the old line. You keep staring at the glow. Bitch, don't go blind. Braveheart energy. Fuck all of the enemies. XO Hennessy is not on me, it's in me. I'm not here to be friendly. They ain't even contending. Hit Boy, you on some other shit.
Yeah, agreed,
some other
agreed,
shit.
agreed.
Comprende? Yeah.
Comprendo. Comprendo, Nas and Hit Boy. Oh my goodness. We're only 5 tracks in. We're only a third of the way in.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say all that. I should have opened with the reading of the scripture from the book of...
Like phantoms, women coming in tandems, bags of lavish. She praying she don't get abandoned. Bag big from laying these ad-libs. My photo, the Jordan logo for this rap shit. Oculus VR, that's how I see shit. I can't let you drive the boat if you get friends catch a ride. Whip only got 2 seats. Slip and slide through Miami, she got on a 2-piece. I'm on her body, she a homebody. Hope them killers don't catch nobodies. Every time I pop out at boss. Every time I pop out.
I wasn't sure on this one at first, and the previous track was just so damn good, but yeah, it's still working for me. It's definitely still working for me, especially when he laid it out. Imagine Lil Uzi on a Primo beat. Imagine NAS on a Migo beat. Like this is. Well, okay, I don't have to imagine it. I'm getting it.
Pop off.
You wanted the talking, I'm talking it out, huh? Put it in your mouth. They rocking these chains, but it's not yours, huh? They jacking Escobars like he Pablo, huh? Put my tip inside the walls like she was hollow, huh? My niggas innocent behind walls like they Rollo, huh?
100 deep in the club, I'm a mob boss. Big blood drip, bitch. I'm in love with Saint Laurent. This Louis Vuitton ain't drop shit, but I got it on. I just made your favorite singer come out of thong. I just ran the money play with Scooter Braun. Drop a corner on your head, act stupid with it. Bitch, my jewels ain't rented, the coops ain't rented. Bitch, play them cars with no limit, stars in the ceiling. Bitch, I want all of the money, I harvest the millions.
YG is an artist that I haven't really heard that much of just on this journey, just one that's escaped me for whatever reason, but he's killing this verse. I don't know if I love this song as much as all the others, but it's definitely nowhere near a miss. And his verse, yeah, real good, real good. Actually, maybe I like it. I think I do.
Put my name on the pack, now we trapping and dealing. Niggas say that they gang, but I'm actually in it. I'm Tom Brady in the field, I make all the decisions.
The south side, north side, Compton, yeah. Jeez. QBAQ Ravenswood Woodside, let's go. My thumb struck a lot of lighters, pulled a lot of all-nighters, banned from some after-hour spots. My crew would choose violence, moving silence. Who knew I grew to build a dip lining? Text and a dresser, money off tech, pushing a Tesla. Rolled up a fresh one. It's
No. It's getting reloaded. I didn't have it. I wasn't ready for that. My wire's all messed up. I'm not comfy. I'm not even comfy in my chair. I wasn't even comfy. I was all twisted. No, that's getting a reload straight away. The instrumental.
Jeez.
Hit boy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Would've thought I was zip lining, text and a dresser, money off tech, pushing a Tesla, rolled up a fresh one, it's one IPO to the next one, rich from course, all a racket, it's the same thing, just the risk that you take, moving too fast, blues on your ass, them boys came through with the task, peeked through the blinds, you knew it was coming. This not even bragging.
I like that.
It's okay, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. Flyest nigga in this rap shit.
I swear I recognise that violin, the string sample in there from something else, or maybe even a vocal sample and a string sample. Let me know. If it's something that I know, let me know, because you know I'm right with the samples. I hear them, but I never know where they're from.
Yo, as I'm looking at the New York sky, middle of your left wrist, keep in perspective, we on God's time. The world is yours. What happens when dealers reduce to addicts? What happens when kings don't see their potential status? What's your exit plan? Face the Jagger and Bono like your poster. I'm standing next to rookies, somehow they looking older. The altitude I'm at is so cold it'll make your nose run. How you expect to get love if you don't show none? I should send you little niggas on the stove run. How we moving is no cut. I'm from the era of razor blades and coke dust. People living with no trust. Champagne in the soap suds. So I'm clean as a whistle. Drinking premium liquor in between two Argentinian sisters. You want to send me to the store? I own the store, man. I'm just testing you.
Multiple layers to this track. There are multiple layers to this track. For one, the duality, the lyrics, the fucking beat. Absolutely amazing. Amazing.
I do this for the Jets and them good-hearted jurors. This how I feel.
Oh no.
My whole career I steered away from features, but I figured this perfect timing to embrace new leaders. Accepting my position as the master teacher. I make cash deposits before the first flashy diamonds, that's waterworks.
This man, this album is amazing. I'm so inspired by this human being, and there was never any doubt of how incredible he was. That was never in question. Never, ever for 1 second, ever. But to hear this, listen, man, a week ago. I turned 39. I'm older now. It's a bit weird to be a YouTuber and be a bit older. There's not many of us, but Nas is a decade older than me. And the way he's speaking and understanding his role while still delivering the most essential and vital hip-hop album I've heard this year so far, by a distance, quite possibly, certainly American hip-hop. So inspiring. it's exact, just.
See models, the curviest brothers you knew from the sandbox and do you the dirt boardrooms, courtrooms. It'll leave you with war wounds. I ain't wanna be this co-part in the black culture like Spike Lee is. He got game. I wish my mom could see this, see the man that he is. Moments you can't relive. Like taking your first swim. Like still being a virgin. Like your first time bugging from something that Nas said.
Wow. Not only is that extremely true, and I'm actually fortunate that I can relive those because I film it. I'd highly recommend you doing the same. He is equating having your first kid, moving into your first crib, these moments, these life-affirming moments, as the first time that I said something that good that you freaked out. But at the same time, he's every right to say that because it's his song, his immaculate. I just realised I've got Lauryn Hill on the next track.
Third verse and I knew what to write. They say I'm a legacy artist, I blew up the price. 30 years later, who would've knew dude would be nice? I hit the tables and I threw up the dice. Under the lights, outside dining, al fresco. Silk is the dress code, had to be Esco. Colors of light bulbs changed through voice command. Over Antigua, made the choice to land.
That's what I swear. That's one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. That was the amazing thing about it. As amazing as it all was, and the lyrics, and the beat, and the mood, and the message, was that literally nobody else on earth could have ever have made that song, because nobody else could ever speak from his perspective, and the authority and the humility, but yet the braggadocio at times where it's all warranted and earned. I honestly think that's a 10 out of 10 track on first listen. That is an unbelievable, unbelievable track. That was about as good as it gets. I can't believe how good that was. Normally when I've heard these 10 out of 10 tracks, it's because I'm hearing them, but you know, the album's been out 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is on this journey. And you know, you've got a million voices telling you how amazing something is. You come in with that expectation, and often it delivers. Thinking about, you know, some Kendrick Lamar tracks, whatever. That I've got no expectation. I never heard anybody mention this track once. And I just thought that was absolutely amazing. And it may just be, you know, partly because of my age and what I'm feeling at the moment and all this sort of stuff. And oh, fucking hell. And now Lauryn Hill's on this track. Everybody, I'll say it again, everybody in the industry, all the other rappers, all the other musicians should just be taking notes. What can I do? How do I get like this? Not the how do I make music that sounds like this, not how do I rap exactly like he does. No. What do I need to take? What do I need to take from this album, from this artist, to get myself to another level? Because no artist should ever be resting on their laurels if they truly want greatness. This is greatness. This right here is greatness. You're hearing it.
Yeah. If Chappelle moved to Ghana to find his peace, then I'm rolling where the service always roaming. I'm packing my bags and going. It's a challenging act. It's a balancing act. Visit beautiful places. It's more out here than the trap. Houses in Long Island, they always found him. House in the South, a nigga barely got out. Sunny LA, remember calls with Dr. Dre. He told me, don't let the palm trees fool you, nigga, be safe. Me and my higher self, we often would speak. Somehow we lost the connection, might meet a Joshua tree. And it's been bothering me. Too many wavy women, gotta log out of IG. Can't be my age DMing, no kidding. It's hard to move like a civilian.
Kidding.
I write the truth cause I live it, not like you musical. She wouldn't know probably. Some place to be nobody.
Do you know how rare it is for a musician of any kind, of any genre, to be active for 30 years and be this good and this essential and this vital? I can't even think of any other examples. Honestly, it's unbelievable. I mean, Dave Grohl, maybe, but he's not making music like this. Not anymore. He's not.
Dog bought a plane, said let's go to Paris. That's where baguettes are from, French bread that's long and narrow. I like the other definition, rectangular carrots. The concept of the song is rather essence.
All my time I spent focused on my freedom.
I forgot.
Why would I join them when I know that I could beat them now? They put their words on me and they can eat them now. This behavior. Now let me give it to you balanced and with clarity. I don't need to turn myself into a parody. I don't do the shit you do for popularity. They clearly didn't.
What a moment to have Lauryn Hill as a feature on your album when your album is this poised and, I'm going to say it, perfect. And then she's coming through sounding like this. I mean, we haven't heard from her. I did that album, The Miseducation, not long ago, and that is a 10 out of 10 record. And when we all know we've not heard. And it's just, mate, it's fucking up my words, to be honest.
Understand when I said I get out, apparently. My awareness like Keanu in the Matrix. I'm saving souls and y'all complaining about my lateness. Now it's now the world will get to see its own reflection. And the anointed can pursue their own direction. And if you're wrong and you're too proud to hear correction, walk into the hole you dug yourself, fuck a projection. See me in my freedom taking all my land. A lot of people sabotage, they couldn't stand that. I turned the other cheek, I took blow after blow. There's so much crisis in the world cause you reap what you sow. When you keep what you know is meant for someone else. The ditch you dig for them, you might just end up in yourself. I'm in the secret place, I keep a sacred space. They keep showing truth is fuck reckless. Y'all niggas got a death wish, the stupid leaves me breathless.
Amazing. I thought maybe she was going to be singing a hook. I didn't know she was going to be delivering a verse of that caliber. That's fucking amazing, dude. Man, what's happening? This is amazing, man. Amazing.
If only I knew back then what I know today, she'd have never gone away.
Too many moments. Thoughts in the color in.
Jesus
Too
Christ.
many moments when I thought I'd never love again. Scar like a $150, birdie in above the rim.
Above
With
the
you,
rim.
I kept it on some humble shit. Damn, I guess you haven't. With you being bad, it's just a bonus. Look how beautiful your soul is. This shit feel like a high school crush. Think we in love. I used to be her high school crush. She woke up in a fuss and asked me why. Excited to see you like I just didn't leave you. Oh, yeah. No phony love. If only love, guaranteed trust. Just to sum it up, you know what's up. It's only us. It's only us. It's only us. She want me very exclusive. Relationships bound to fail when you barely into it. Stupid of me continuously, I leave it for you to roll through. She looking at me like you need a queen in your life. You can't be single for life. She tried to read me my rights. I'm hungover from last night. Pour me some pure. Let's drop 30 in Louis and have sex in the store. Behind the curtain in the dressing room. You ain't about that. I'd be excited to see you like I just didn't leave you. Word. Love is trust.
I'm running out of stuff to say, to be honest. Every time I think that, I mean, this run now from Store Run to here has been about as unbelievable as you can imagine. And it's not like the previous tracks. I mean, Rare, Death Row East. Mate, and unless these last 5 tracks are awful, this is the best album of 2021, and it's gonna have to be a hell of a challenger to beat this, honestly. Remember as well, Uncut is on the Patreon. I would definitely recommend it for this one. My goodness.
Bottomless Bellinis, afternoon sun. Girls twerking on the tables, they just having fun. Leave them girls alone, you the owner, what you own. Told me about her last date, I had to laugh in her face. Yo, that's brunch on Sundays. Bring the hookah to the table, she gon' smoke it till her lungs ache. That's brunch on Sundays. Posting pictures on the gram, hashtagging Sunday Fun Day. Going Chocolate City, DC Girl Sedity. Valet Park the Wraith, here's 150. Fitted master linen master tennis. Net worth master image. That's brunch on Sundays. Cheers. Bring the hookah to the table, she gon' smoke it till her lungs ache.
It's deep, keep it play at all times. Be patient and soft vibes. We fucking with the latest and greatest of all time. They know if I'm winning, we all shine. Sure, my people gotta play at the table before mine.
That's brunch on Sundays, this one's different.
Gorgeous track and exactly what the album needed at this moment. Blast is somebody that I heard on the XXL, and I was like, oh, actually, this guy sounded good, because a lot of people didn't. Kind of up there with Moray, but I didn't really hear too much of his music. But in terms of just a little moment there on this gorgeous track, that piano, killed it. Just, yeah. I mean, he said vibes and the way that it was harmonized, and All right, interested in checking out some of Blast music, definitely, but I'll take these off. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's the good guy mixed with American black business. Stay out of black woman business unless you vested in it. Told her check her Zelle account. There's a blessed Sunday fun day. It's my favorite day of the week. Break bread.
Superb, superb.
Yeah. Yeah. Turn it up, let the radio blast. This a movie, can't catch it on the Navy Jag. That's crucial. Loose screws in my mind, cause I didn't have the tools to unlock my power, then influence you. To lock me down, it'll take two of you.
Right, we're on track 12 of this absolute masterpiece, and he's just said, that's crucial. Loose screws in my mind because I didn't have the tools to unlock my power, then influence you. Which is about as good a line as you'll hear on anybody's record all year.
Delusional dog, I'm living beautiful.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
We live in that life.
Beat the bass.
No two lights are alike. We live in that life. Sit back and let them expose who they really is. Count me in. We live in that life. No two lights are alike. We live in that life. No two lights are alike. I just like to let it go where it's gonna go. I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, yo, hit. I like this.
Doesn't stop.
Now they spirit broken. I'm standing on.
Do you know what? Hit Boy deserves a verse on this record for the absolutely ridiculous, astonishing, genre-defining at this point work that he's managed to do. Give the man a verse.
All the acting and faking, I can't take part. Each bird sings and screams when it's free. Every second, you can't stop and run no errands on the way to legend.
Hit Boy absolutely ate that verse up as well. Fucking hell, that guy.
Boiling over, pot full of Yola.
Had Yellow Johnnis when I was born. Kept me in the incubator 10 days long. I made up songs, I celebrated AWOL. Fast forward to when I started to play ball. From a place where we hate laws. See the Jakes and we take off. Nova, pot full of Yola.
His way of mixing storytelling, painting pictures so it feels like you're watching it like a film, which he's always been able to do all the way back to Illmatic. And now, teaching through his words, and you know, whether it's teaching young black America or teaching anybody in the industry, anybody listening, so much wisdom to be gained from listening to this man, plus the music, just
Mix it up with the cola, son of a queen and a soldier, can't let him fuck me over, gotta keep my composure. Look
About you is nothing. Keep your composure. I am Shaka Senghor.
Hey, hit. How we gonna lose with shit like this, my nigga?
Yea, though I walk through the valley of infidels. First chapter. This chapter called Men. Given knowledge by the psychotic, the block was college. We don't add it up, then that shit'll leave us divided. It's sorta like 10 commandments. I'm talking about men and standards. I'm trying to reverse the damage. You boys obsessed with cameras. The debt we was handed.
I can't be doing a song this impressive at track 14 on this album. I was ready to just wind down to the end and just live in the moments that we've had. We can't be doing some crazy biblical scheme comparing Life on the Block with the mathematics scheme with the fucking religious elements. I mean, we can, because this is a fucking unbelievable record. But
feeling like it's my fault. Around your enemies, then they call you before you hear about it. Talk to you like it's still love, keeping your vision clouded. I was at their graves, don't rap about death. It's power in what you say. Second chapter, and you get fly. Your jury could be cursed, and so can your ride. Let that soak in your mind. Suburbans and Beamers, shot up with Ninas. How to stop a young genius. Spiritual like a deep cut from Shirley Caesar. I wonder if it's Jesus when the baby reach up. Sharpening up myself, cause I know they need us. My African skin gave me the passion to win. Yo, I woke up this morning, had to pray to God and thank him cause I made it this far. I kept it me. I'ma stay me no matter what. No matter who change up. I'ma try to get them to see the right path. So I think I'm on the right path.
I don't know how much more I can take. This beat opens out, I'm just gonna melt.
Took a boat on the Nile. It's in my blood to drive these cars and live as laws. Escobar cigars, avoiding the prison bars. Nas. I deserve the threads in my closet. Big boy deposits, Nike shares and stock tips. Catching up with those who had a head start. Used to all we ask is forgiveness. My past story full of sin. Somehow I gotta cleanse. Back in 2010, Department of Justice wrote me looking for one of my friends. I ain't know where he was at. Didn't even have a hint. And even if I did, a nigga I never snitch. Cheat code, I walked into my greatness. Freak hoes throw they pussy a party, okay then. Raised by a queen, that's the only reason I made it. King's disease, a recurrence that should reinstate it. Death to the pessimistic mind state. Lack of hope, low spirit, motherfuckers. Life to kings, getting a king's ransom, living handsome. Ha. Yo, head, we did it. King's disease. 2.
Astonishing. So I put it out on Twitter. Should I do first reaction scores? Overwhelming answer was yes. Put it out on the community page on YouTube. Even more overwhelming answer was yes. My first reaction score for King's Disease 2 is a 10 out of 10. That is an amazing record that spoke to me deeply in ways that I don't even know if I could communicate properly. I hope I've done a decent job. As always, the Uncuts on the Patreon, I definitely recommend it. Please do jump on and support the channel, support the journey if you'd like. Wow, man, that is unbelievable. Guys, thank you for being on at me. Honestly, it's been a bit annoying, but thank you for being on at me. That I knew I needed to do this. It was always going to happen. You know, August is a busy time, but fucking hell. I'm almost glad I did it a little bit late because it allowed the record to sink in with people a little bit more. So hopefully people would appreciate this reaction. I'm just glad I got it on film so I can go back and watch it one day. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you all very soon, alright? Peace.